J Jinx!
Truck stop!
Gonna do something a little fun today. Many years ago, I created a series of videos where I purchased, carried, and then reviewed a whole bunch of budget, high value, whatever you want to call it, knives from Amazon. And it was a fun time. And I've been meaning to get back to those knives. I wanted to do sort of like an elimination thing where I pick my favorite one. Just never got around to it. And I've also been wanting to do a video where somebody else has a look at the knives and tries to guess two things. Number one, which one was my favorite originally? Number two, which one is the most expensive of the lot? And number three, after years of kind of sitting on these knives, I changed my mind about which one was my favorite. I wonder if it can be determined which one my new favorite is. So I've got here a dozen boxes of knives. I kept them all these years. And my significant other, who likes knives but is not as knowledgeable as I, is going to have a look, give her first impressions. No order at all, just go.
So we're gonna get the first one, which is Smith & Wesson Professional Quality Tools. Is that the same as the gun company? Cool. That has a nice look. Has nice weight to it. Overall quality of the handle is nice. Now let's see. The alignment is weird. It's a nice. I don't know exactly yet. I have to go through. It came in a box. I don't know if this is Japanese or Mandarin. Oops, sorry. There's no other label on it. Seems to be a almost like a not a switchblade, razor thing. Something Sweeney Todd would hold. This is not one of my favorites so far. My personal favorites so far. It's just, I don't like the type that doesn't lock very well. I mean, the handle is very pretty with the writing, but I think it should have been like black with like the engraving being in silver kind of, so it popped. But that's my personal. Effengrow. Ooh, I like the color of this. I think I remember seeing this one in the past. The alignment's pretty nice. Well, that one came out a little faster than I was expecting. Good thing I didn't cut myself. That was ridiculously close. I like this one. The handle's very pretty. It's very comfortable to hold. This has an interesting box. Oh, wait. Okay, here we go. So, 10 gram? Is that how you say it?
10 gram.
10 gram.
You ever play with those little plastic shapes as a kid?
Yeah, 10 gram.
And a tangram is a shape made of other shapes.
Yeah. This is heavier. The alignment's pretty nice. Let's see if I can and get that so you guys can see. Nice brown handle, thick blade. I would have liked, if it was going to be a true tanagram, to have like the shapes like either engraved or like colored kind of thing. Yes, technically these are several different shapes, but generally when I think of tanagrams, I think of them in different colors and different, you know what I mean?
Like the toys.
Yeah, like the toy. So I think that would have been cooler. We're going to, how do you say that name? Orgina?
Orla.
Or Laura.
Orla.
Orla. Outdoor knife. Ultra sharp. Ultra essential. Ooh. This has like a pitting type of texture to it. The alignment is okay. It kind of is weird at the tail end. Oh, I do not like this thumb stud. Okay. I don't know. I personally don't like this one so far. It just doesn't hit me very well. I'll come back to it though. We're gonna go to Falcon Tactical Knife. Now, let's see if it's a true tactical knife. Well, nope. It doesn't have a glass breaker. I do like the blade though.
What about it?
I like that there's like that, like almost Beetlejuice eye kind of thing. It's very shiny. The whole thing is shiny. The weight is nice. It's cozy to hold for the most part. Some of the belt clip thing does dig into my hand. Could be my eye, but it looks like there's like a slight burr at the tail end of this blade, but it could be my eye. Buckshot knives. Now I'm trying to figure out how to open it. There we go. Ooh. I like this dark gray on gray. Very simplistic. Not too shiny. Ooh, I like the blade shape. I forget the name of it. Cleaver. And I kind of have to choose it. It has a bear. It has a nice weight to it. It's heavy, but not overly heavy. The hand feel is nice. Effing grow again. Did I open? Oh, yeah, I did open. Oh, wait. No, I didn't. It's the same company. Pretty much the same knife. Only smaller. Well, that came out fast. Huh. I kind of like the smaller one. I tend to like smaller stuff with knives. The alignment's pretty nice. All right, so that goes up there. We got M-Tech. Oh, I love multicolored blades. My knife has multicolored to it. This almost looks like a shark knife. It looks like a shark. It's very pretty. A little awkward to hold.
Why?
So it kind of bites my hand here and here. So that's why it's a little awkward to hold. It's not a cozy feel to it. But, I mean, it technically has a bottle opener. And I guess technically you can use that as a glass breaker. So this is more of a tactical knife than the knife that said it was tactical. That's a major... You cannot use the bottle opener with the blade closed. I think I remember you reviewing this one now. We have cool hand gear. Oh, that's pretty. This is like a faux wood grain. I think you've shown me this before. It has a nice, like, almost like a fidgety type of, like, feel to it. So, like, if you wanted to, like, almost like a rubbing stone, but instead of smooth. I've never seen this. Do you have something similar to this? Although it's cool to play around with when closed, that design feels weird against my hand when it's opened. And the belt clip kind of bites into my hand. I don't like it because the waves kind of hit into the top of my finger. I have sensory issues though. That's the thing, is like, for me, it is, if the wave things didn't have that texture hitting against my hand, it would be cozy. We have Wild Turkey Handmade Collection. Ooh. Red and black. Huh. It's only on one side though. It's very, very industrial looking. If you were to hold it like that, the red and black kind of, like on this side, it looks very industrial looking. Comfort wise, in my hand, it's pretty cozy actually. I almost wish that this red and black was on both sides, because when you're putting your hand on this side, you definitely feel like you're holding two knives, like two different types of knife. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's difficult. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so because there's no thing over here, that little locking mechanism is open to space, and you would think that it would make things easier, but it actually was slowing me down a lot. And is this the last one?
Yep, I think so.
I believe so, yeah. So this is Go Will, and it has little feet on it. Go Will. Nothing really super stand out about it. It's pretty standard. It is cozy. The scale has a nice bland brown, so if that's your aesthetic. I do like almost like the milled look. It looks like it's been like weathered, kind of. It's kind of hard to pick up on camera, but it looks like it's like been scuffed up a bit almost.
It's called a stonewash finish.
A stonewash finish. So that I like. Okay, so now's the challenge.
Which knife is the cheapest?
The cheapest knife. Okay, cheapest knife. Huh. I'm gonna go for this being the cheapest knife, which is the Smith & Wesson. I know nothing about knives.
Which knife was the most expensive?
I'm gonna say this one. This one's gonna be the most expensive. That's the least expensive. Now I'm gonna say originally, your favorite knife originally was this brown one. Gonna say. And it changed to this one.
Okay. One of those things is correct.
Okay.
The most expensive knife was the Tangram.
Which one is that?
The big brown one.
This one.
That was $25 or $30.
Okay. So this was the most expensive.
And the model is called the Rumble.
Ooh.
And it is discontinued. It was discontinued years ago, and now it's actually rare. The least expensive knife was the Smith & Wesson knife. Correct!
Yay!
My originally favorite knife was the smaller Ifengro.
That I said it was one of my favorites. Okay, what did it change to?
That changed to the Cool Hands knife with the funky groove things.
This one?
Correct.
Huh. Why did it change?
I just like pulled the knives out and messed with them, and then I was like, I kind of don't remember this one that much, but it's really nice. It's got that reverse Tanto blade, kind of like a Benchmade 940. I like the patterning in the handle, and it's a good, perfect size. The one thing I don't like is that bump thing on the spine. I just wish that wasn't there.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I think that's the best knife, in my opinion. I originally liked the Ifengro knife because it's very compact, very tight. If you look down from the top, like you're checking the centering, you can see there's very little space for everything. Very tight tolerances.
I personally like the color of it. I mean, and it's pretty cozy. I want to say this was probably one of my favorites. Huh.
And so to commemorate my favorite at the time knife,
oh no,
I decided I kind of want to get one just like that one, but in a slightly different style. So I bought this one to commemorate my favorite in a video that I never made.
Ooh.
And then I bought this one.
This is in one of your favorite colors, puke green.
There is a difference.
Okay.
See if you can spot the difference. Besides the color.
Well, besides the color, the lineup is pretty nice. Let's see. The thickness of the blade. The type of blade. Which is this one? I forget.
Tanto.
This is a Tanto, and this is a spear? Drop point. I'm bad.
So I wanted to check out the drop point blade, and even though it's aesthetics, I was a little bit disappointed with how it didn't have that tight tolerance kind of look.
Yeah, I prefer this one.
That's just a minor thing. That style of knife, that look and everything, also reminds me of the Civivi, what was it called? The Civivi Chronic, which I will show the audience a picture of. Which one is your favorite?
Okay, well, as I said, I liked, even when I was reviewing it, I liked this one because it was a smaller version. I like the color to it. It's a little more cozy. I even said it while I was reviewing it. It's just cozy. It has a cool feel to it. I don't like the bigger one, even though this would be like my showpiece if I was to show off. But this would be something that, like, if I wanted, I don't generally carry around knives, but if I was to carry around a knife, I would say this would be one of them. It seems that I like that it's a fast open. It's easy to play around with. Doesn't open easily. If, like, it's in my pocketbook or in my pocket, you kind of have to push a little bit, but it also, it doesn't need a lot to open it. So it is easy and hard. So, like, if you just have it in your pocket or pocketbook, book bag, whatever you carry it in, if something bumps along it, it's not going to open. But all you have to do is put just the tiniest bit of pressure and it opens up. As a second runner-up, if this was more colorful, I would probably pick this one. I like the feel of the bumpiness. The stick out of the blade that says Go Will on it, but I like that, like, stone finish to it. It's another cozy knife for me to hold. This one's cool to look at and feel when it's closed, but I don't like it when it's opened. And I think that's the thing, is it's if it wasn't for that feel, I think this would have been in the running for me personally. Because when I first saw it, I went, ooh, cool. But as I held it, it's not cozy for me.
What a mess. This has been JJ Jinx Truck Stop Knives.